I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. You see it out there?
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
Blake.
That is my name.
Are you ready for something special today?
Yeah. Well, we're always doing something special. So, I mean, what are we doing?
So this is particularly special because this is, without a doubt, the most requested video that we have ever had on this channel.
Big time. Like it.
The reason why it's so requested is because it's probably most people's favourite Bob Mortimer clip.
Oh, big call.
But the thing is, we've had to put it off for so long because so many people say that he mentions previous jokes or previous segments in this one, so we couldn't watch it yet. So that's why we started the whole compilation in the first place.
Yeah.
So we can get to this particular video.
It's all been coming down to this. This is the end game of Bob Mortimer.
Does Bob Mortimer do his own dentistry?
Say no more. Let's find out.
Let's just watch the clip.
I always go, achoo, pussycat, whoa. I've always found it amusing. Achoo, pussycat.
That is amazing.
For the past 15 years, I have performed my own dentistry.
David's team.
So,
Give us a big grin.
It could be true.
No way.
I know that you're implying I'm a bad dentist.
No, because even very, very, very good dentists sometimes get someone else to do their teeth. And by sometimes, I of course mean always.
How do you do that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, no, the key to it is I don't do extractions. I haven't had to.
Fillings?
I do
Caps?
fillings. I do fillings, crown replacement. I repair bridges. Specifically, I don't do, so don't ask, Stacey. I don't do implants. I don't do root canal.
Do you drill?
I do have a drill I use.
You have to do a filling, you've got to drill it out first, haven't
Exactly, yeah.
Do you use local anaesthetic?
Yeah.
No need.
No need?
No need.
Why? Because it's not true?
The situation in my mouth is I have one very long piece of teeth, that white bit there. That's all one piece, yeah?
What? One tooth?
One piece.
But
made to look like many teeth.
Oh, I see. So that's false teeth.
Yes.
OK.
Either end of this, I have two, what you call crowns, yeah? Right at the end. At the bottom, I have my own teeth here. As my dentist says, my bottom one's a poppadom colour, yeah? And my top one's a pilo rice.
So who said that?
My dentist.
So this was some time ago?
No. David,
15 years.
I perform my own dentistry.
Yeah.
There's no exclusivity there.
You still have a dentist,
Yes.
but you just don't let him do all the stuff.
Yes.
Why is your mouth in such a state?
Because I used to have 17 sugars in a cup of coffee or tea.
17?
17, yes.
17 in a mug?
Yes. If I had 18, it's too sweet for me. So the crowns would come off. I'd go to the dentist, yeah? He'd charge me £400, yeah? To put them back in. And it's outrageous. And I heard this magic word. I heard him say to his dental nurse, Fuji 9. Yeah? Fuji 9. And I became aware that this Fuji 9, it's actually a luting cement, which means you can use it...
Are you sure he wasn't halfway through a Japanese football result?
You can actually use it... It mixed 1-to-1, the liquid and the powder. It's a cement, yeah? Mix 2-part liquid,
Yeah.
then it becomes more malleable for fillings. I found a way via my TV work to get hold of some Fuji 9. Once you have Fuji 9,
Why could you
are a dentist.
What equipment do you have then?
All I have is my Fuji 9 with its little orange spoon, with a bigger end and a littler end.
for the different amounts, depending on whether you want the
Like-
50-50 or the 2-to-1.
That's Fuji 9.
Yeah.
It's all done for you. It's done for you.
It's magic. It's magic. It's magic.
It's like the cement is softer than your teeth, yeah? So I have a leather maker's drill, yeah?
Leather maker's drill.
Yes, a leather
Yeah.
maker's drill, because that has sanding fitments to grind it down. You got to check your bite after you fix the crown. If you get it a bit wonky, your bite won't be right. So you have to file the Fuji down. Oh, that bite's nice now. That's nice.
Okay, but yes, the other thing you've got to check after doing your own dentistry is your mental health.
Do you not need one of those special lights?
Kitchen island. I've got a kitchen island. It's nice to have a kitchen island, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has it's the only place with a big light over it. So my son has a PlayStation seat that's very low back like that. Yeah, it's a gamer's seat. And I put that on the kitchen island.
On the kitchen island.
Put it on the island.
Yeah.
So you're up high on the island.
Yes, because then that puts the lamp about there.
And so you're in a PlayStation gamer's seat.
Yes.
Balancing on... What's the surface of the kitchen island?
Do you know, I think it's Corian. It's very nice. Corian was originally what was used for autopsy surfaces. Again, so...
Are you doing your own autopsies at home as well?
What to say?
Bob, the dog's dead. Bring it in.
So, if I was to say this, the hardest thing is there's somewhere to hold the mirror.
I think the hardest thing is to
But
sell the story, Bob.
I have the most curved Indian instrument called the samashi or something. And if I put it next to me on my gaming thing, the curve of it, it's like a flute thing. The curve of it goes there, and I can put my mirror there like that. Got the light there, game thing.
Sorry, you hang the mirror on the end of a curvaceous Indian musical instrument.
Yes.
But this is very specific.
Very specific.
So what's it going to be?
There's a...
Oh, wow.
I'm so, my head is done in.
It's so ridiculous.
The whole time I'm listening to Bob's stories, I'm like, why are we doing this? There's no way that it can be real, but we've watched enough of these now to know I think this is all true.
It was fun last week when we brought in the apples. Well, I brought in an apple. You ate yours,
I got an apple.
and we tried to do what Bob was trying to do to see if it was possible. And I was thinking in my head, wouldn't it be nice if we do more of that? Don't particularly want to try this one. Don't think I've got all the instruments needed to be able to do it, let alone Fuji 9.
I'm sure you're feeling the same way, but even if either one of us had all the instruments, I wouldn't trust you to do that for me.
No, you got to do it to yourself. You got to do it to yourself.
Even worse. No chance.
No chance for anyone else in the world.
Yeah.
Except for Bob.
Oh my God.
So, a couple of things.
Okay.
One of our subscribers has sent us the audiobooks of Bob Mortimer's life. So
It's true,
thank you
yes.
very much, Neil, for that. And I've finished one. I'm on to the second one now. Well, actually, the first one that I did, it's got 2 chapters entitled Would I Lie to You? So I skipped over those and I listened to the rest of it. But in part of it, he talks about that he, as a kid, drank cups of tea with 17 sugars in it. And obviously you remember that because it's insane, because that's not drinking a cup of tea with sugar in it. That's just putting a little bit of tea into sugar. How would that even dissolve? It's filthy. So that being true, I can imagine, and obviously you can see from his teeth, he does have false teeth there.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous story, but I'd say it's going to be true. He also doesn't do every element of dentistry. It's just a few specific things. So, okay, maybe he'd do that. The thing that I didn't believe the most is the fact that he's putting a chair up high on a kitchen island. I bought the fact that he probably does do everything else himself. But the idea of drilling into your own mouth is so dangerous and terrifying, and he should not be doing that. But it is Bob. And a little bit of a cheat. But I think because of how much this is the story, everyone says, you got to watch this Bob story.
True.
I think it's got to be true.
Yeah, that is a good point. I just don't understand, though, how he set up that room How is that easier or better suited for what you're doing than just looking in a bathroom mirror, like this far away from it with a light on?
Yes, I'm 100% with you on that. Like, just getting into close to a mirror and like looking at it that way seems so much easier and probably on par with the results that you get from everything that he was doing.
Yeah. We gotta find this out now. Like, I can't. The suspense is killing me because in my mind, 99% of me is saying, "This is the one. This is the one. He's got you," and it's not true. But I'm going with my 1%, and I'm joining you over in the truth category.
All right, 2 truths for Bob doing his own dentistry.
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
If he was trying to make this story plausible, why would he say the way I set up the mirror is that I tie it to the end of an Indian musical instrument?
Do you remember Bob being on this show before?
Yeah, it's always true. It's true about the masks in Castle Douglas. It was true about him being able to tear an apple apart with his bare hands.
There you go.
It's true about the game in the gardens.
Well, look, whether or not it's true, and we don't know yet, don't try it at home.
Do you ever do extractions, Bob?
I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. I see it out there.
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
All right, so what's it going to be?
I think it's true.
You think it's what?
I think it's true.
So, Bob, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is
Come on, Bob.
true.
There it is. Ridiculous. That's all true, Blake. That's all true.
Why? Every single time we watch this video, I still think it can't be true.
I'm glad we went back and watched like a lot of his other videos previous to this to like condition us to be prepared for like a ridiculous story. Because otherwise, if that was our first Bob clip, I would just put him down as like, we can't trust this man. He's lying to us.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, that's Bob. There's Bob for you.
It's also good because of David's little rant. He would have spoiled a few things there.
Exactly. So I thank everyone who had thrown out to us, hey, do the compilation first because you'll otherwise have a couple of stories ruined for us. And I would hate to have had, in particular, theft and shrubbery ruined for us.
Absolutely.
So I'm really, really happy we've done it this way. So thank you guys very much for recommending this one. We're very, very excited to finally have done it.
One of these days when we locate Bob Mortimer, we're going to tie him up in a chair, put a big overhead light on him, give him the truth serum, and find out.
Hey, Bob injects his own truth serum. Thank you very much. He's got the setup.
He's just there, just like, yeah, I can break an apple. Like, I went like this. Damn it! It's not what I was looking for.
The amount of people that said that they're like, oh yeah, of course, like they've been breaking apples in half for years, and they said my technique was all wrong. And I must say, I tried it so many different ways, but I did it the way he said, by like sort of pressing the thumbs in as much as possible. But I'll try it again sometime.
Appreciating, just on that last one, thank you for all the guys who were just saying, you know, what to do with the apple in the comments section after that video, because there were a couple of different things that I didn't think we got in that video. So maybe we do have a couple more things to try.
Maybe we'll try it again next Bob video. We'll just, at the start, we'll just grab another apple and attempt it and embarrass ourselves once again.
I'll try not to eat it.
You're going to eat it. Bring two apples.
I'll bring 2. Guys at home, what did you guys think of that video? Thank you again for recommending the Bob Mortimer compilation. We loved it. We're so happy that we're pretty well at the end of it now. Let us know in the comments what you thought, and please, if you liked it, hit that like button just there.
Blake, we are almost at the end of the first of 2 Bob Mortimer compilations, and there is more videos on top of that, so we are probably not even halfway through the Bob Adventures.
Ooh, yay, Hercules, Hercules.
Hercules. All right, so thank you very much for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. If you want to see more Bob clips, hit on that playlist just up there for many, many more clips, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow for the next one.
Bye, guys.